All right, all right, all right. Welcome to Goof On, everybody. I'm your host, Rich Giordano. It is May 20th. What is today? Thursday? It's Thursday. The year of me, 2021. Why not? Let's go with that one, shall we? What a week it's been. It is Thursday. We've got one more day until you realize it's Michelob time. Weekends were made for Michelob. Remember that commercial? So have a beer, have some water, have some tea, have some lemonade. Sit back, relax, because guess what we're doing tonight? That's right. We're going to continue where we left off. Nah, kind of in a way. I got a lot of show to do because we haven't done much of anything else this week other than talk about what Greer did yesterday and the lies of the threat and 60 minutos and everybody's concerned. I got to tell you what Greer did, phenomenal, phenomenal, phenomenal. And I see a lot of people, I've read the comments. As a matter of fact, we'll probably read some of those comments later if I don't forget. That you're like, hey man, Greer, yeah, why are we listening to this guy? Why is he ruining everything? No, I don't think he is. I think Greer's right on. I think it was important for Greer to do what he did, and throw a whole. I haven't heard much today, other than comments from Nick Pope. We'll talk about those. What Nick Pope reacted to. He was talking about it. It's pretty interesting what Greer said. Greer went after Pope. Yeah, it was pretty exciting. It's exciting times. I want to thank everybody who is supporting Goof On. Earlier today, Third Phase of Moon played the show pretty much that we did last night, earlier today. And that was rather fun to listen to again because, we had 6 people here. 5 people, 5 and me, and then, direct. Who was it? Direct TV? Who was that guy who left? Dan, I think his name was. Yeah, he was here. I think it's Direct TV News. Isn't it Direct TV? Why do I keep thinking I'm wrong? I don't know. I got my name up here. Yeah, we need to get rid of that. Hold on a second. So we're going to get rid of my name. I don't really care to have me show my name. But I'm really happy that you guys were there earlier today during Third Phase of Moons. Yeah, I feel. Now, why is this? How is that? How is that even happening? Why is this weird over here? Oh no. Oh no, I can't do this anymore. I'll play games, huh? Oh, no. I can't play like this. We got to fix this now. There we go. No, there we go. Maybe that's a little better. That's all right. There we go. Yeah, I don't know why that's happening. Everything's exactly the way I left it. Oh, I see what I have to do. Well, you guys are watching. See, I don't even know why this is happening. There we go. I'll fix the other side when I play a video because we do have a couple of sightings we're going to go over. We're not going to talk about Greer and Elizondo all night again. because what we're gonna do is we're gonna hurt everything. Is what is going on, man? I'm freaking out. No, and you know what? I still don't have any weird feelings in this place. For some reason, I had a thought run over me today, and it was weird. I was sitting there and I felt like somebody was watching me, and then I'm like, I don't feel like there's anything in this house. This house was built a long time ago. I'm wondering if anybody even died in this place. You know what I mean? But I don't feel any weirdness in this place at all. Is that me or is the picture blurry? Is it the picture that's blurry behind me? Yeah, we're gonna have to change some things here before I get out of here. I look dead. I gotta change the shirt. That's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go change the shirt while the video's playing. Oh man. So I set up to have an exterminator come out and really do a once over on this place. And I don't want to sound gross or anything, but I have now, and in Arizona, we have them, but not like this. I've now killed almost a cockroach a day since I've been here a full week and a day. And I've killed 5 cockroaches. And one of them was in the bedroom yesterday. Mm. Mm. Remember that first time I did a show Wednesday? I know and I bought a hamper that I thought would repel these cockroaches from climbing up it. And when I saw the one in the bedroom, I had the hamper. It's one of those you unfold it and then it sits rigidly, but it's got nice smooth on the. Well, this cockroach, when I went after it, it started running up the side of it with ease, and I kicked it off. I'm like, no! And those son of a bitches, they come after you. They come right after you. They're fast, man. It went under the bed, and then it came out. Thank God. I got goosebumps just thinking about it. They are disgusting. So when it died, I went to pick it up with some paper towels, and the paper towels. Oh, yeah, I picked it up, and then I went to throw it in this bag of trash that I have, and I didn't see it fall in the trash. So I'm looking for it, and I look at the paper towel, and it's stuck to the paper towel. They have these little ridges on their feet, and they got little things that stick out, like grippies. Like you may want to call them like not claws, but they're sharp. It helps them climb up things. I am just disgusted. So I had there was an inspection done on the house today, and just another one to see if we need to replace or repair anything. And I asked the guy, I go, how long you been in Florida? And he's like, I've been here my whole life. I go, so how do I combat cockroaches? He goes, well, in a house like this, you're going to have somebody go under the house. You're going to have somebody go around the house. You're going to have somebody go above the house. He says, but after a while, you'll start to see less and less. And then eventually you probably will have secured your property enough that you won't be seeing them for a while. He says, just keep on it. Just keep on it. And I'm like, you have no idea. I've been in Arizona for 42 years. I may have seen 2 cockroaches. I may have seen 3 or 4 scorpions. And in 1 week, I've seen the amount of bugs that would have equated to 42 years living in Arizona with insects coming in the house. Now, and I'm being told, you may want to watch out for centipedes, millipedes, all sorts of peds. And I'm like, no, no, no. So when I'm sitting on the couch, man, I got my feet off the ground and I know it's not good enough. I know they can crawl up the couch. I know it. I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna wake up with a cockroach staring right at me, and he's gonna be sitting there, with his little whiskers going back and forth, whatever they got, those antenna. And he's gonna say, "You kill some of my family, Rich?" And I'll be like, yeah, I had no choice. You killed my family? I had no choice, Mr. Cockroach. Hey, and then he gets real close. Stop killing my family. Oh, yeah, yes, sir, yes, sir. Now I'm gonna leave. And don't try to crush me. Don't try to spray me. I'm gonna go that way. All right? Now you leave me alone. If you kill me, they're going to come out of every nook and cranny and get you while you're sleeping. We're going to go in your mouth. We're going to go in your ears. We're going to go in every orifice of your body. You're going to wake up. You're going to be a human cockroach. Do you understand, Rich? Yes, sir. I understand. All right, I'm going to turn my back. And when I do, don't try nothing. It's over. It's over. I'm being held captive in my own home. It's like Gulliver's Travel with cockroaches. I know it is. It's over. I don't know. Do we have to do roll call? Can we? We don't have to do it anymore, right? They do. They speak. Oh, that's right. They do speak with an Aussie accent. Yeah, spiders. I haven't seen any of them or those. So I'm using my new mouse today. This is the red one. Very excited. These are the jelly mice mouse. They change color. See, I don't know if you should be able to see it changing color. Why isn't it? Anyway, it's very quiet. You can't hear. Listen. Barely, right? You just hear the pressure. So much better than, well, that's the other one. What did I do with the other one? All right, let's get started. I'm not going to, you want to do roll call? All right, maybe we'll do roll call tonight and maybe never again. It just takes up, people don't like it that listen to the show. Roll call, everybody. Stu Gerson says he likes roll call. What's up, Stu Gersons? How you doing, man? Stu Gerson's so big, he's like 20 people. Good to see you. What's up, Den Bub? Welcome. Yeah, imagine. There's a video of people in Florida getting chased in a parking lot by a 7-foot alligator. It's real. Yes, the large mouse. Martin R is in the house. Welcome to the show. Tyler Sawyer, welcome to the show. Jose Sanchez, welcome to the show. Dr. Z Smith, good to see you, mate. Welcome to the show. JP Besson, welcome to the show. NKM Space R, welcome to the show. Just call the names, don't say hi or welcome. Let's try it that way. Good idea. IR Film. Martin R, already said that. Everything UFOs. Doesn't sound the same, though. It doesn't feel right. Controls in. You want to know why Controls in? You want to know why I don't do more than 2 hours? Because I know my limitations, and you always leave people wanting more. You never go beyond what your abilities are. I start weaning about 1 hour 30, 1 hour 45 minutes because I'm just me. But if I did last night what I did last night tonight, I can go 3 hours because I'm not talking the whole time. Imagine talking the whole time. It's not easy. Adelaide, Daisy, Longmire, welcome. Bridget Ladd, hey. Tacey Hale, hey. Chris Corkum, hey. Luna Sparkles won. Shoutouts are tired. Agreed. Alien Girl, uno. Felicia Flores, what's up? Ms. DJ, Betty Double Kick Chick, Nathan Allen, First Floor Audio, Mystic Q, Sir Wolf 67, and everybody else. Coral Ann's here. Welcome. Bob Gray, howdy do. Welcome to the show for all of you. Tom Espresso, what's up, man? Hey, good to see you too. Don Umar. Roaches are better than bed bugs. Indiana's full of bed bugs. That's disgusting. I have a Tempur-Pedic bed, and you cannot get bed bugs with a Tempur-Pedic bed. Just so you know. Yeah, it's good to see you back, Ms. DJ. We all missed you. B. Baker in the house. What do you say? How do you be, B? Bob Gray. Thanks for the show. Oh, did I already say it? Well, welcome to the show. All right, let's get going. Did I say Betty Double Kick Chick? Welcome to the show. Indiana in the house. Indiana. Isn't that where Close Encounters of the Third Kind supposedly took place? Right? Rod G. Welcome to the show. Or Shoe. Tammy Fraser. What's up? How you doing today? Good to see you. Carlos Claro. Hey, it's been a while, man. Good to see you back in action over here. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. We've already got 109 people. Yeah. Yeah, we started a couple of minutes late. Hey, Mervyn Pervin, what's up, man? Good to see you. I see you. All right. Are we good? That's enough. Dorothy Lang, good to see you. Deep Thought, what up? Jill Delight, First Floor Audio. Red Panda, welcome. F Graph 72 is here. All right, guys, let's get going. King Zeppa, didn't. How you doing? Stargate Traveler, thank you for being so patient. Good to see you. Den Bub, can't forget the Den, the Bub. The Tim Star's here. What's up? Area 503. What is up, 503? Che Ragnarsson. What's up? London's here. Jeez, man, good to see you guys. Yeah, I didn't go early today. I just didn't want to. JLR, yo. Wow, you guys are rocking and rolling today. Rick K. Jesperson. Hey, Richie, Greer's delusional. Lou, all the way. Hey, you. How dare you? This is why I love this job. I love it when people go against migraine. Oh. Yeah. Hey, Duvia. Duvier? 305 Miami. Hey, that's where. Oh, no, I'm in Tampa. I wish I was in Miami. All right, we're done. Good to see everybody. Welcome to the show. All right, I'm trying to get rid of this, and for some reason, this is not. I can't see the X on my screen. So let's get rid of the intro. That's right. Alienware computer. It's all about speeds. It's about aliens. Gee, of course I'm going to get an Alienware computer. What else would I be here for? All right. So I'm not going to get into everything all over again. You guys have been paying attention to what's been going on. That's right. Yes, the ribbon anomaly in the Orion Nebula. I think somebody sent me that. I'm not sure. I think somebody sent me that. No, I'm not familiar with it. I don't think. Oh, wait, isn't that the blue thing? I think that's a few years old, and Third Phase of Moon did that, right? Well, thank you for the $5 super chat, South Point 1360. Have you seen the ribbon anomaly in the Orion Nebula? Yeah, it's the blue thing, right? It looks like a what do you call those things that Japanese origami? It looks like an origami. Is that what you're talking about? Anyway, Super Generoso, South Point 1360 on a $5 super chat. Super chats are open. Don't forget you can support GoFund. It's a full-time job if you can. Yeah, go to PayPal, Cash App, Patreon, super chat, super sticker. Whatever you got, whatever you want. If you feel like it, don't worry. Yeah, just being here, I'm proud of you. Controls in with $10. It's no worries. I just like giving you a hard time. Very good. I understand. I love getting a hard time. Here's a present. Don't open until. Oh, sorry. I saw it. I won't use it until Christmas. Let's do that. Thank you very much. Super generoso, Katrulzin. Right? Katrulzin? I'm still saying that right after all this time. Oh, there it is. All right. Yeah. I am. Gilbert, what's up? I'm a little bit off. I don't want to say. You want to know why? All right, I'll tell you why. I fell asleep on the couch 30 minutes before the show started. I woke up. The show was supposed to start. That's why I was 2 minutes late. All right? I didn't get a chance to change a shirt, didn't get a chance to take a hit, didn't get a chance to get. I got a drink, but not the drink. You understand? All right. What is this now? The Orion Nebula is one of the brightest nebula and is visible to the naked eye in the night sky. It's 20 years away, closest region of mass star formation of Earth. Didn't Arcturus explode or go supernova or something? I got a video, I think, of a star and it blinks red, blue, green, purple, and white. And I was hoping I finally caught something, but I think it's just a cool ass star. It is. And you saw that in the southeastern sky, probably 11 at night, 3 in the morning. And that is this star, Sirius, that does that. It is very, very disco ballish. Tim Star. Cool name. Yeah, I videotaped that thinking it was a UFO when I first started doing it because, when you first start sky watching, you got to go through all 12 months before you realize all the stars you're going to see in the following year. Well, that really tricked me, that one. I can't wait to show you guys that video from 2004. It's so funny. A little branch got in the way and I didn't see it. And it created this effect that looked like this. And I said, "Oh my God, I'm catching something exploding in space. This is unbelievable." So I thought I was capturing, something going supernova. Put it up on the website. I went back out the next morning and I realized, oh my God, it was the branch. And had to go back the next day and debunk myself. But that's how it happens, trial and error. That's why I know what a lot of things look like. Capiche? 20,000 hours. Do the math. That's a lot of time I put in those first 4 years. Constant full time. It was more than a full time job. All right. So I want to get to what Nick Pope said. And I got the message. I think it was from Third Phase. They saw that Nick Pope reacted. And we got some comments here from Nick Pope. So let me pull that up. Hold on a second. I set my show up earlier today because, and then we're going to look at a really weird video from Mr. MBB 33333333. A lot of cool stuff. All right, I'm going to have to open up here it is. All right, let's see. Come on. You guys send me so much cool stuff. Where is it? Hold on a second. Yeah, and as a matter of fact, what I'm going to do, thanks to Helen. Oh, here it is. I'm going to, yeah, I got it. Never mind. I'll do that next. But Helen sent me something that's really cool too. And we talked about the show on the 11th with, I think it's Podcast UFO with Martin Willis. He had Elizondo on. But Helen, and I didn't play any clips from it on purpose, but I will play 2 clips tonight per Helen's request. So thank you for that. All right, here is what the Popester said. Let me pull it. Oh, here it is. Okay. Yeah, you're going to see it. There we go. The Popester. So this is it. So, Mr. Pope, do you have a comment for Dr. Greer, the leading and most respected UFO researcher that, as of today, has called you out to be fake after you admitted to two people on his team that you have been reading fake scripts from whoever is waving the most money in your direction so that you can purchase some pricey real estate? Nick Pope says, I'm afraid that Dr. Greer is mistaken. I can only assume that he's been misinformed by members of his team or that there's been a bizarre miscommunication of some sort. It's true that I am frequently quoted in mainstream media discussing the threat narrative in relation to UFOs, but I'm only giving an insider's perspective on how the topic is viewed by those of us who've looked at the issue from within government. I can't do it. Highlighting the potential threat is a good way to get engagement from senior government figures and reflects the common sense view that it's better to assume a threat and be relieved if one doesn't materialize than to assume something is benign and risking getting caught out if a threat does emerge. But the idea that this is some sort of scripted narrative is completely bogus. It's bogus, as is the related suggestion that I'm still secretly working for the government and or being paid to promote this narrative. These are simply my views, honestly stated, as I'm sure is the case with other government, military, or intelligence community personnel who, like me, are sharing their perspective on this issue. He doesn't say issue, it's issue. Issue, like pissing, issue. Nick Popes. There it is. So I thought it was interesting on a few things that he said. He says, highlighting the potential threat is a good way to get engagement from senior government figures. So if you want attention and you want funding for your secret black projects, just create a threat narrative. And this way, we get all scared. Ooh, the UFOs are in our airspace. Ooh, somebody dial 911. Ooh, I'm shaking. I'm so scared. Ooh, those UFOs. Ooh. He says it's better to be, basically saying it's better to be prepared than to be caught with your pants down. Okay. I get it. All right. I get it. I get it. Where is everybody? Oh, I get it. The threat assessment, I get it. It's not that I don't get it. It's just not true. How can it be true? I want, other than abductions, okay, is it 4 million people a year are being abducted? Something like that. It's a lot of people. That just can't be 4 million delusional people, right? With issues? I'm sorry, issues. It can't be. Then Pope says the idea that this is some sort of scripted narrative is completely bogus. Really? I got to tell you, this seems really scripted to me, especially when every single newscast that talks about the UFO threat is basically word for word. That's a script. They're all being handed what to say when these guys come on their show. Well, I guess it is. It isn't. Maybe it isn't a script. Maybe it was a script, but now they all know the general gist of it all. It's a threat. They're in our airspace. Lou Elizondo Mellon, right? Fravor, Dietrich now. Okay, they're at the forefront of the threat. Lou Elizondo is the face of the threat. The threat, the threat, the threat, the threat. And we've been saying this for a long time. Third Phase been saying it for a long time, longer than me, that you gotta listen to the public. And that's why I think what Greer did was awesome, because he changed it. He just changed everything. And if he doesn't get the same type of mainstream media play as Elizondo and the others, something's wrong. Why wouldn't they talk to Greer? Yeah, B. Baker says Pope wrote that from his multiple mansions with his disinfo money he got. No doubt. Look, Nick Pope, and if you want to talk about Nick Pope for a second, just a second, what we found out is that Nick Pope apparently did work for the DoD, Ministry of Defense, or whatever you call it, but he was more like he sifted through the reports and documented them and then itemized them alphabetically and put the pictures, in order and did all that. It was more like a secretary for UFOs at the MOD. He didn't go out and do any research. Anything that came into the MOD, Nick Pope got his grubby little hands on it. And anything that might have been interesting, he sorted through, kept it all up here, right? He could have taken, little pictures of everything and says, you know what? When I retire, I can make this my, I don't know, I could be like a secret agent or something. Maybe I could, use these photos or stories, and have a career. I don't hate Nick Pope. Who said that? No, I don't dislike Nick Pope. I don't trust him. And can I say something? Of course. What has he brought to ufology? You know? Did I just see a Area 503 with a $5.03 super chat? Remember when the narrative was weapons of mass destructions? And the media did the same thing, repeating the same exact words. Now it's identical, but alien threat. Good. Yeah, right. Right. If you want to go back to 2000 and what was it, 3 or 4, when they said there was this weapons of mass destruction and at Colin Powell's. Remember that, showing us the pictures? Right here, we've got movement. You can see here, we've got trucks and trailers, and it looks like they're loading something, and then they're gone. Where'd they go? Are they hiding them? They were showing before and after pictures. Now here, you see nothing. You just see a plot, a land. You see land, empty land, a little square plot. Now look at this picture, this area. It's got trucks there. It's got buildings on it. Ooh. Weapons of mass destruction. They were not. $5.03. Thank you, Area 503. Super generoso. Right, guys? This is the same thing. What am I missing in the chat room? What am I missing? What are you guys doing in there? What is it? There's got a what? Okay. Okay. Yes, Gilbert. Yes, you are 100% right. It's been a minute. You know that? It's been a minute. It has. It has. What is it called? Yeah. You're right. You're right. This is a weird time. Oh, I see that. I never knew your British impersonations were foony. They are foony. No, they're funny, yes. Catroul's in for $2. It's horrible. I can't do a British accent. One of the few things in voices I have a very hard time doing. Excusez-moi. S'il vous plaît. Merci beaucoup. Thanks for the $2 super chat. Controlsin. Again. $2 super chat. All right. So yeah, I don't know, man. Nick Pope, he's got a lot of splaining to do. I don't trust him. But he did come out and say that he wasn't really a dick about it. He was just saying he's been misinformed. He didn't come out and say he's lying. He didn't say it. He said the exact opposite. What did he say? Nothing. He didn't say anything. Nick Pope didn't do anything wrong. Did he? He is talking about the threat. That's right. Because he's going on Fox. He's going on Tucker Carlson. He's going on all these TV shows talking about the threat. They are a threat because they're in our airspace. I can't even do it. I should never do that again. Never. But I'll keep trying. All right. I'll be right back, guys.
Are they harbingers of world change? These secrets in the fields. Are they harbingers of world change? These secrets in the fields. Are they harbingers of world change? These secrets in the fields. Secrets in the fields. What are they? Why are they? What do they mean? What are they? Why are they? Are they harbingers of world change? These secrets in the fields. Are they harbingers of world change? These secrets in the fields. Are they harbingers of world change? These secrets in the fields. Secrets in the fields.
What are they?
Why are they?
Why are they? What do they mean? What are they? Everybody! Why are they? What do they mean? One more time. What do they mean? What do they mean? What are they anyway?
Are they harbingers of world change?
All right, guys. I did. I changed. We're all ready to go. Yep, I did. I changed the hat. Now I need eye drops because my eyes are going to get bloodshot. Yeah, you can already tell the difference. Holy mackerel, I just got a $10 PayPal donation. Who was that? Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. That was from Dean. I'm sorry. No, that's somebody else. Dr. Z Smith. Thank you very much for that. $10 PayPal support. Super sweet, Dr. Z. Yep. Very cool, man. That is super generoso right there. Thank you, man. Thank you for being patient while I changed my narrative. Okay. I changed. Now I feel so comfortable. That shirt that I was wearing, love that shirt, but it requires attention. I feel good now. Wouldn't that be wild if we're on the show and a cockroach crawls on my back over my shoulder and just sits here? That's going to happen. It's going to happen. All right. So enough playing around. Let's get back to business. And I'm glad I was able to do that for you, Gilbert. You guys deserve that. It's been 2 weeks. Right. Now I look normal, right? Thank you. PayPal is the way, Bob Gray. Yeah, if you guys do want to support, the links are in the chat, in the description. They're there. And they're on the YouTube channel. I got itchy on my back. Where's my back scratcher? It's in the other room. All right. So Lou Elizondo was on the it's Martin Willis live shows is what it's called. I thought it was podcast UFOs. It is, isn't it? And I'm going to play this clip from it's at the 10-minute, 36-second mark. Hey, what's going on, man? It wouldn't click. Let's make sure everything's working. All right, it is. All right, here we go. I'm going to play this. Apparently, there's some discussion going on here about something. Let me see. Let's see. Thanks to Blake Cousins and Brent for sending me that Nick Pope thing. Let's see. Hold on. At the 10th, Martin is going to ask Lou about Corbell's pyramid being debunked. All right, here we go.
A particular part of physics that we don't quite yet understand. I mean, that's evident.
When the pyramid, you must have heard, I know you've heard of the pyramid video, what it's called, the pyramid video that was released. And I think it's been thoroughly debunked as not a purposeful hoax in any way, but the fact that the iris or the camera lens itself is the cause for those pyramid shapes and things like that. Did you?
What a horrible way to describe. I'm not a big fan of Martin Willis. I'm just saying it right now. I think he does an okay job, but there's some things that I like to see polished up. Me too. I'm not perfect.
I believe I heard you say when that first came out, you weren't aware of any, debunking going on. Did you think that was? I know the Navy admitted it was a real video, but they didn't say anything about the objects.
That's right.
Yeah. Well,
that's a good job.
I'm not a debunker. I prefer analysis. Debunking means, trying to go out, if you will, and purpose.
Oh, yeah. Wait, that's right. We talked about this on the show. That's right. We did talk about this. Let me rewind 10 seconds because I was talking to. Thank you, Ms. DJ, for the $10 super sticker. Super generoso. You didn't have to do that. Thank you. Mucho generoso.
Video, but they didn't say anything about the objects.
Yeah. Well, first of all, I'm not a debunker. I prefer analysis. Debunking means, trying to go out, if you will, and purposely prove something is a fraud or a fake. I don't go into any situation.
Actually, a debunker. is somebody who goes into a video or a picture or evidence with the thought in mind that it isn't real already. A skeptic goes into a video or a picture or evidence and is open-minded to the possibility that it may be real, but wants to know the truth, but is not buying it yet. See, a debunker definitely won't, you can't change a debunker's mind. So Lou was a little off on that, but I guess it's up to interpretation.
With that in mind, I go into a situation to try, at least I try to be as open-minded as possible, and let the facts and data speak for itself, and conduct analysis. And if at the end of that analysis, it turns out there's a very fair-minded, rational explanation for something, then that's usually what I tend to go with.
Okay, so yeah, that is something we talked about a week ago. But it's good that we brought that up. But Lou is, just explaining how he looks at evidence. And I got to tell you, I don't think Lou's seen a lot. I think he's just familiar with what's in the military. And I'm not so sure this guy hasn't been in ufology and UFOs for a long time. I think he's been around a lot longer than he's saying. Maybe since 95, 96. I read some story somewhere where in 1998, he approached somebody with footage. And I don't know what happened. I don't remember the story, but Lou got into ATIP in 2008. So that's 10 years before the fact that Lou was in ATIP. And I don't even know if he ran ATIP, but he wasn't in OSAP. Don't say that, because he'll get mad. Definitely. He will pull the Men in Black on you. Who's the guy that got, he will Phil Schneider you. I like to think Lou will Phil Schneider you. Now I'm going to go to 135, 2020. I'll start at 13. And a caller asks about the uptick in interviews that Lou's been doing. And then they go to ask Lou. I don't know, Lou said, watch out for May, or Lou definitely comes across as though he's part of a bigger plan in this clip. So that's interesting. This was May 11th. He knew this was happening in May. He knew it. He knew it. All this stuff was going to happen. So if he knew it, Corbell knew it, Knapp knew it. Come on.
And just quickly, I'll close, because, Commander Fravor said as soon as they painted that object, the Tic Tac, with his radar, it started jamming their radar. He said, in every way you can. And then Kevin Day said at one time it was raining UFOs, which is classic radar jamming. So they are very, very concerned when they get painted with radar, because they know we've got nuclear devices.
Yeah. Yeah. Very interesting. And Rob, thank you for sharing again.
Wait, so the caller just said that the UFOs are aware of the radar because, Kevin Day or whatever Day said that it was raining UFOs. So I'm not really to the understanding of what that really means. Do they really think that there was there was no mention of radar jamming when it was raining UFOs, though? All right, let's hear what Lou says.
You bet.
Yeah.
You bet. Thank
very
you
insightful
for your service.
Yeah, Rob.
No worries.
Thank
you.
Thanks for the call. Yeah, that was it. We're getting some good questions. And again, the lines are
no reply?
All the way full. We have Drew from Texas next. Welcome to the show.
Am I missing something here?
As soon as they painted that object, the Tic Tac, with his radar, it started jamming their radar. He said, in every way you can. And then Kevin Day said at one time it was raining UFOs, which is classic radar jamming. So they are.
It was raining UFOs is classic radar jamming? I'm really not catching on to this for some reason. Why, Jose, why are you talking about that? Paranormal caught on camera on now. Why are you saying that? Don't tell people to go somewhere else. Come on, man. Anyway, let's go to the next thing. This is from CBS Sunday Morning. I played a piece of this the other day. I'm going to play a piece now. So here we go.
Defense takes any incursions by unauthorized aircraft very seriously and examines each report. As we collect additional data, we expect to close the gap between the identified and unidentified to avoid possible strategic surprise.
That's always the biggest question. Is it Chinese? Is it Russian? Could it be their technology? And if it is, we're in trouble because they're way ahead of us.
I don't think I've ever spoken to anyone who has seen more reports, paperwork, photographs, interviews as you on this topic. Has there ever been a confirmed extraterrestrial ship?
We'd have to say no. We'd have.
What? Has there ever been a confirmed UFO? No.
Extraterrestrial ship.
We'd have to say no. We'd have.
If you don't have a confirmed UFO out of all that stuff and all the data you have, pictures and videos, what are you doing in the field, lady? It's Leslie Kean, everybody. I mean, this isn't, just some chump off the street or chumpette.
Have to say what's confirmed is that we don't know what this, let's call it a ship or an object. We don't.
This is so weird. I swear to God, I am living in another reality. This is just bizarre. This is really weird. Am I not hearing this? I must not be in the right state of mind right now.
We'd have to say what's confirmed is that we don't know what this, let's call it a ship or an object. We don't know what it is. We can just say what it isn't.
Let's call it a ship or an object. Doesn't that go against the UAP? No? Because UFO is a flying object. A UAP is phenomena. This is very confusing. I am so confused.
And you can ask yourself, well, then what? And of course, what we call the extraterrestrial hypothesis is a valid one. I mean, maybe it is from some other place in the universe.
Now, the military's secret program was only one 2017 surprise. Oumuamua was another.
Ugh, I am so not interested in Oumuamua at all. I don't want anything to. All right, let's move a little forward. Shall we? Oh, no. No. Nah, we're done with this. I don't know why I went into that. I just thought Leslie Kean. And stay away from Kean. She's mine. You understand? I get Linda Moulton Howe and Leslie Kean. Okay? Those are my women. Back off. All right. Now, there's nothing else we're going to say about these guys. Who do you think, other than this, who do you think is telling the truth? Right? Who do you think is telling the truth? That's all we can wonder. And like I said yesterday, the only way I would go with Greer is the reason I'm going with Greer and not with Lou Elizondo. Number one, I understand why they're saying it's a threat. And I understand that Greer is calling them, literally telling us that they're lying, and that Lou and his lawyer, Sheehan, that Lou had told Sheehan that he is lying about the threat. Greer actually said this. Don't you think Greer should have called up Lou and said, let's talk this out on my channel? That would have been good. They should have talked about it instead of doing it this way. Just like people tell me, you should have called Dave Scott instead of going on your show and talking about him. Yeah, right. Yeah, well, I should have, but I didn't. And Greer should have, and he didn't. And it's weird. Sometimes to get a point across, you have to step over that line to understand the weight of what's going on without lying. I don't think Greer feels that he's lying. Could he have gotten bad information from the people that work for him, like Nick Pope said? What if the people that work for Greer exaggerated a little bit? You know, because their adrenaline, what they heard Nick Pope say, what they heard Elizondo say, you know, talking to Sheehan about lying about you. Well, it's not that he's lying. It's just that he's not wording it the right way about the threat. That's what Greer's mad about. It's not a threat like Elizondo saying it. But if he did say it was a threat, don't say it's about aliens or assume or innuendo or give that impression. It is most likely, according to Greer, back-engineered or man-made objects. And that's what I said last night. So where the threat? It's not that we're the threat. It is us. We made this. Greer saying we made this. What we're seeing on film is man-made. It's not alien. Okay, at all, according to Greer. I agree. I am going to say I agree with Greer. I don't think it's alien in nature either. And you know the one that one video you see that goes in the water? I think it's where is it, Puerto Rico, something like that? They captured that object and it looked like it went in the water and came out, and then when it came out, it split into two. I'm not going to say who, but I was informed that maybe those are balloons that we're seeing split into two. This is just getting... Mr. DB Cooper with $10 super chat. Sorry, Rich, can you unhide Shelly when you get a chance after the show? I can do it now. If you put somebody in timeout, that will automatically take care of itself. Let me see if you accidentally put her out. All right, thanks for the $10 super chat awareness. Let me go ahead and check that. And while that's playing, while that's going on, I will play you this video for a moment so I can do my thing.
Splashed. Mark bearing a range.
The 2019 footage obtained by filmmaker Jeremy Corbell, who last month released another video of an upside-down pyramid UFO hovering above a Navy destroyer.
This is part of a much larger series of events that we're going to be learning about.
The Pentagon confirming the video was taken by Navy personnel. The image is now being reviewed by a government task force set to brief Congress next month on what they call...
Hold on. Sorry. I have to at least show me. I have to break it up. I thought I'd be done by now. Hold on. I accidentally hit the wrong thing. Settings. Community. Here we go. Let's see. Shelly. I don't see you in here yet. Oh, wait. There you are. Yep. I'll unblock you now. Saving it All right, Shelley, you're back in action. All right. That was quick, right? I'm getting good at this. Area 503 says, I think we see a mix of UFOs. Most are ours, built on UFO-based tech, but there are others that are not. Yeah, true, of course. But the ones that we're seeing from Corbell and Knapp aren't UFOs, in my opinion. In my opinion. So when you have this narrative that they're a threat, you have to have something to back it up. And Elizondo doesn't have anything to back up that these are a threat. Not even Corbell. Nothing shows a threat. And if you want to go back to the Tic Tac in 2004, especially on the TV show Unidentified, season 1, episode 4, where they said it was raining UFOs, they saw many UFOs. Not only that, they were seeing them for 2 years almost every day. If they were such a threat, how come they didn't go after them? You're going to go out on these training missions and not put any weapons, on these F-18s, but yet you're seeing these everywhere for two years. That's why I don't believe it. And here's another thing, guys and gals. Nobody is talking about this like the USA. Dustin Butterfield, $10. Thanks for keeping it 100%. Absolutely. Of course, Dustin. This is goof on. You think this is secure team over here? Oh! Secure team. Thank you for the $10 super chat. Appreciate that. And everybody else too. Thank you very much. Why are we the only country doing this? How come they didn't go ahead and get any information from Italy, France, huh? Great Britain, huh? Why not? Why not get somebody over there to come out and say, yeah, we think they're a threat? They're not doing that. It's weird. Don't you think it's weird? It's strictly our narrative for our country. Even though Lou said on other interviews and stuff that, hey, look, it's not only here, it's over there, it's over there. I mean, he's saying it's a worldwide phenomena that these things are showing up in, well, not so, well, you shouldn't be in the airspace place. That was so bad. Why would I say it that way? Stupid me. I got a video here. I just want to show it to you. I don't know who's telling the truth. We'll keep talking about it throughout the show. We're not done. We're not done with Greer. What is this? You'll see. This is actually pretty good. Got to get up here. Whoops. Damn it. Oh, I could have just waited. Let's watch right around there. Now, I thought that was an iridium flare satellite. It doesn't seem like it is. Lots of weird flashes. This is interesting right here. Pretty wild, huh? I don't know, man. I don't know. That's pretty interesting, though. I'll play it one more time. Because if you think it's an iridium flare satellite, well, it's not moving like an iridium flare satellite. It's actually moving way too slow, flashing very strange. And usually, if you get a satellite, an iridium flare satellite, they're the ones with the solar panels, and they reflect the sun's light up to 2 hours before sunrise and 2 hours after sunset. But sometimes they spin, and you'll get the flashing from their solar panels spinning and reflecting the sun with every rotation. Dink, 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 dink. That's not this. And it would be moving. But here you see flashes, you see a lot of activity, and there's not much here. Let me see what this says it is, if there's any information on this. Nothing. Was out hunting late one night, kept seeing flashes out of the corner of my eye. So I decided to film it, and well, here it is. That bright light was visible with the naked eye, had like a bright red glow to it, was very bright. The other flashes can be seen all around, were not visible with the naked eye. I'm thinking maybe IR lights from military aircraft. They seem to be surrounding that bright glowing thing. Any idea? Where were you? Where? You must tell us where. I can't read your mind, guy. Well, let's watch it again. See, this is good footage. I like this. This is better than anything Corsmel put out. No, there's no music, but maybe we can switch that up right now. Huh? Here? Right here? Not working. All sorts of flashing lights around that thing. Right there, right here, there's some weirdness. And it stops. There's another one that's active again. Well, that's very cool. This is one of the coolest videos in a while, man. What I don't like is the guy stopped filming it. Why only 1 minute and 42 seconds, guy? Did you see that object come in from up here? Watch this. Right around here. Wow. Could be a shooting star, but weird coincidence. He's trying a bokeh. See what he's doing? He's trying that bokeh with his hand. See? This may be a military dude. That was pretty cool. Pretty cool. See, he's trying to make it so it's less, so there's not too much ambient light to make it crisper. This is a really good video. I think that's good. I think it's a good one. I don't know if it's UFO-ish, but those blinking lights are a trip. They're everywhere down there. It's pretty good. Not bad. Not bad at all. I forget who sent that to me, but that was pretty good. Maybe, I think Jose did. I'm not sure. But I like that video a lot. It's a good one. So that might be something to look into. I don't know how. Maybe I'll reach out to that guy. There's a guy out here. His name is John Leonard Walson. Anybody ever heard of this guy? But apparently this video here has shown us some things. Let's see. Oh, the sun, right. Objects by the sun. Yeah, I'm not so sure if this guy's really... See, these are interesting. And the weird thing, see, these... Remember these? He's the guy who got these huge ships in the solar system and I think around Saturn. These huge ships. Remember that guy? He's got some interesting stuff. Just throwing it up there so you guys can see, you know, some other stuff. Where's the video that I wanted to show? This must be it, right in the beginning. I think this came from Jose, so thanks. I guess he left. Went to go watch the other show. See those things zipping around that just passed in front of the screen? How do we know this guy just isn't recording stuff that's in orbit around Earth? See? That's what I think's going on. Of course, these are sped up a little bit. But apparently they're out by the sun, guys. Anyway, that is from John Leonard Walson. If you want to check those out. The link to all of the videos I play, except for the Reddits, anything that's on YouTube, the link will be in the description. This one is from Jen Brown, and it's 10 seconds, but this is a zoomed in version of something going by the ISS. Now, I don't know if this is a reflection off of the ISS back onto, you'll see. But it's interesting. This is the zoomed in version. I only grabbed this one because it's, you know, it shows it close up, but watch. Damn it. Right around here, watch. Oh, I see. Oh, that is a UFO, isn't it? That to me is a little interesting. Do it again. Yep, that's cool. It's going behind the ISS. Okay, I thought it was reflecting. That's wild. That's a UFO right there. You can say it's space debris, but it is apparently round. Here it comes. Let's go. There's no reason to go slow, but I will. Or is the ISS passing over Earth and that is just something from Earth? I don't know. Hey, look at this new feature that they have on YouTube. Did you see that? Everything changes all the time. So I don't know who to believe. Are you on the side of Greer or Elizondo? All right. The next video, this is from Mr. MBB333. I'm not going to say it's not a video. This is a video of a picture, and then I'll tell you what I think it is. But I definitely want to hear what you guys think this is, for sure. This is a bizarre UFO. It's from Chapel Hill, North Carolina, May 2021. I think that's how he says it. Ready? 3, 2, it goes. No volume? Ah, you mother's monkey.
Most bizarre UFO sightings I think I've ever seen. 20th of 2021, around 12:20 a.m., Chapel Hill, North Carolina. So this is the original photo. I simply enhanced the photo you're about to see multiple times. I didn't alter it in any way, just adjusted the lighting and color and various techniques to try to pull forward anything else that might have been in the background. And sure enough, This time there was something else in the background. You don't see it here in the original photo. That's the original that was shared with me. This is what was actually up in the sky. Look at that long tail-like feature coming off of what looks like a triangle craft, quite possibly two triangle crafts. If you look at it like this on this next photo, you can see what looks like maybe one here and one here, where they look like thinner triangles, one maybe on top of the other, or it could be one big one with this very long.
Okay. What do you guys think this is? And I'm waiting for you to answer. What do you think it is? Polish is King says, light on a pole. I like that. That's good. Is it a balloon? Could be. Could be. Dragon? Felicia Flores? I don't know about that. IR Film says no. Dustin says, could be anything. Yep, it could be. It could be. Tail? I don't know what it means. Mike, I can't. You already know what my answer is, right? There you go, Nathan. That's the one I'm looking for. It's a kite with LED lights on it, flying at night. And when I first saw this, I can't remember who sent it, but thank you for sending it to me. I said, wait a minute. What did he just say in the beginning of this, right? The original picture he got was this. Look. Yeah. A trans-dimensional incorporeal manta ray with laser beam on its head. Thanks, Corbell. Area 503 Corbell. I know it's Corbell. So this is the picture Mr. MBB 3333333 gets. You don't see the tail. You don't see any of the other dots. You just see a triangle with some, right? And then he does a little bit of an enhancement. Gush. Gee, I wonder why he sent you the picture the way he did. Because it's probably a kite. And it looks like the guy made it with balsa wood, very thin. You can put lights on it, just get enough wind, and it looks like maybe the cable snapped or the whatever they had it on may have gotten away. Because my question is this. I have never seen a UFO with a tail on it, but I have seen kites that have strings on it that would look like this. Come on. Come on. That's all this is. This is thin balsa wood, very light, and you just put the LED lights on it and gush all over Corbell, right? That's all. I just don't know of any UFO to have a tail. It would be the first of its kind. That's why the guy did not send Mr. MBB 3333333 the video.
Quite possible.
That's why there's no video. If he would have shot video, don't you think you would have gotten video if this triangle was floating around your house? Don't you think you would try to get it on video? The only reason they couldn't, because this is what kites do when they're trying to gather up their strength and wind. They very rarely do this. Kites. There's always something fighting and pulling with the wind and inertia and all that stuff. I'm calling out the BS on this one because of this. That killed it for me. Well, and the fact the guy tried sneaking it in there with a picture not showing it. Dirty, dirty ufology. So who do you believe yet? Do you believe Lou? Yeah, photographs are becoming useless, B-bakes. Big time. Told you my eyes are getting red. I can feel them. They feel heavy. All right. This is interesting. This comes from Coral Ann a few days ago, just with so much going on. I'm going to play this because this is a meteorite that was found. And I'm not going to say anything except that right now. You got to watch this. This comes from Mystery History number 2. Mystery History 2. In 3, 2, gush.
and a large amount of the earth hurtling through the air. When they eventually retrieved the object, the family discovered something truly remarkable about the meteorite. Whatever this object was, it appeared to be coded in form of hieroglyphics.
Come on. Really? I've seen this before. I've seen this before. This looks like some sort of ship. This looks like, the Corbell video. This looks like maybe a boomerang craft. Come on, man. And here we got the Celtic cross. Jesus, the sideward head, and Jesus dead. This couldn't have been part of the meteorite, but it was.
Angus MacKinnon tried for some time to interpret the meaning of the markings on the stone, presumably utterly perplexed by the event.
By the way, that guy's definitely an Angus. He looks like an Angus, by the way.
And the subsequent gift from the heavens, an object he could obviously personally confirm as authentic. Eventually admitting defeat, stating he would be glad if someone who has a knowledge of these things would try to help him out. A month later, it was reported that the Department of Mines and Geological Surveys in Ottawa was seeking, quote, further particulars in regards to the event. Angus apparently reported such detailed analysis was carried out on his property. Apparently, the questions included an offer of purchase if terms could be arranged. These terms may have included...
Oh my God, wow, that's weird. This is what I was thinking of. This is apparently what the Roswell pieces looked like. Well, this is what I thought that kite would be made up of, something like this thin. That's what I was thinking of.
The MacKinnon family's agreement to speak of the matter no further.
But in Roswell, they were talking about these strange hieroglyphs on the pieces they found, remember? So let's not be so quick to judge that, oh my God, yeah, that thing, I think, if I'm wrong, Coral, didn't it fall on the guy's property? That's how we know it fell from the sky. That's why they were on his property, digging around.
Because whether in fact this meteor did make it to Ottawa is unknown. The story was not chased up any further. The suspected meteorite would disappear from public view.
Of course it did. It's cold in here. Ugh. It's amazing. I want to take a look at that again. That is wild. Imagine that lands in your yard, or you find this piece and it fell from the sky. To me, that is unbelievable if that's true. Hey, don't forget, guys, gals, goof on gals, let's not forget about the Roswell rock. Remember the Roswell rock that one guy found walking around his property and found the Roswell rock? And it had like a yin and a yang, like the moon and the sun. Here, let me pull that up. He found that sticking out of the sand, which blows me away. Here it is. Let me bring it over. So you want to talk about hieroglyphs and hieroglyphs, or however you say it. There it is. And it matched up to this crop circle. That's bizarre. And it had magnetic qualities to it. And I remember when the History Channel, I think it was, Ancient Aliens did a analysis on it. It's pretty cool. It's got these magnetic qualities to it. The guy was almost in tears when they were taking a sample of the rock. Yeah, here it is. That's right. Pretty cool. Alien rock? I'd like to get this, that pendant of it. I want this. I definitely want this. I wouldn't wear it. I would hang it. That'd be cool to get. But hey, man, don't be so dismissive of this stuff, right? It's pretty cool. What if these rocks are all around and we just haven't found them, like the crystal skulls? This is crazy. What's that? Oh, I hear it. Whoa. Oh, what happened here? I got another PayPal from it's from DB Cooper. Another $20 PayPal. Thank you very much. No, it's good, man. Everything's good, bro. Everything's good. No need for that. Nobody's mad. Accidents happen. I'm okay with it. Shelly, you're here, right? Is Shelly here? She's gone? You mean she left after that? Oh no, she's here. I see her. Just a few minutes ago, 2 minutes ago. Okay, good. Yeah. We took care of you. It's okay. Everything's good. As a matter of fact, let's enjoy just another minute. Not even. A minute and 20 seconds.
Secrets in the fields, are they harbingers of world change? These secrets in the fields, are they harbingers of world change? These secrets in the fields, secrets in the...
Oh, watch this big finish coming up. Big finish, Greg Brown, everybody.
What are they?
What are they?
Why are they?
Why are they?
What do they mean? What are they? Why are they?
Why are they?
What do they mean?
Big finish. Here we go. Yeah, Greg Brown, everybody. Crop Circle Sean, everybody. Yeah. Woo! Yeah. Come on now. Yeah. Only on Goof On, everybody. Are we having a good time or what? Is this a great day? Greer is going after the narrative that we don't believe. Can you believe the cojones on Greer? It's unbelievable. Let's go see what UFO Twitter's talking about, because I'm sure they're ripping roaring. Oh, I don't know if I could play this. I can't because it's Jimmy Fallon. Hold on, I got a message just came in. Okay. Yeah. Okay. No, okay, it's not. It's not what I thought. Jimmy Fallon said something very, very funny about Luis Elizondo. Watch. Let me see. I can't play it, but he definitely talked about him, see? And he made a comment about Luis Elizondo's. Jimmy said, I think the only threat is that goatee. Yeah, that's funny. I may put that in the description of the show. I mean, I couldn't believe they said that. So this is what I hate. I have all my Twitter comments set up, 10 of them. I just clicked on one and the screen updated. So now I lost that comment. It's way gone. It's total. I don't know where it is. A whole day went by. There it goes again. It just moved again. Oh, unbelievable. I'm done with Twitter. This is the last time. Do you remember when Alex Dietrich came out on 60 Minutes? She was the woman pilot. Third Phase of Moon said something, and I repeated it, that she looks like that Sigourney Weaver could play her in a movie. And I commented that on Twitter. And then this appeared from UFO Bro. And I said, just so everyone knows, I was the first to mention this. You're welcome. Yeah, 87 likes, 11 comments. She should be on Tom Cruise's Next. Riley was a warrant officer aboard the Nostromo, a spaceship en route to Earth from Thetis. Having been played in stasis for a long journey home, the other lady, however, has clocked X's of hours in air with that fighter, and then that's it. But yeah, I could see Sigourney Weaver playing out this, but not now. She's 70 or something, right? She's too old. But she would have been good. She was attractive back then. I didn't think so. I wasn't attracted to Sigourney Weaver's not my type at all. I mean, I would still throw her one, but I would still make love to her. Yes, I would. Yeah, I would. Sigourney Weaver. It's a girl. She didn't have the best body. She had a 70s body. You ever see the 70s bodies? No abs. No muscle tone. Just naturally in shape. You know what I mean? Well, this is interesting, and I'm going to play this. Getting traction in the UK. The 60 Minutes. I don't know why producers insist on lame CGI graphics squeezed into every UFO discussion. With that said, a killer spot by Gideon Lewis Krause. Also nice to see the mention of UAPs being a bipartisan issue that could unite America. Oh. Yeah, it probably could. Because generally the Gen Pop doesn't really know what the hell's going on. That's why Greer jumped in. Greer jumped in to fix the problem. Come on, man. Well, who's telling the truth? Greer or Elizondo?
Tonight, the Pentagon has given us the perfect excuse. A former defense official has told CNBC that when it comes to UFOs, the US has a massive intelligence failure on its hands. Next month, Congress is set to be briefed on UFOs when a long-awaited Pentagon report is released. In April last year, the US Department of Defense authorized the release of 3 historical US Navy videos depicting unidentified aerial phenomena.
By the way, the same thing applies to men with women. You know how women always like guys with accents and men in uniform? So do guys. Love women in uniform. God, that's sexy. And when they have an accent, she could tell me things to do. Like, I'm about to go to sleep, and she could whisper me tomorrow's to-do list, my honey-do list. You're going to mow the lawn tomorrow, and you're going to love it. And then you're going to go shopping with me, and we're going to buy clothes. We're going to stand in line. You're going to wait for me. You're going to hold my bag. Remember that, guys? You ever been with your girl? Hold my purse while I try this on. Excuse me. And you held it like this. And they'd be looking at you like, dude, what's wrong with you? You don't hold a purse like that. I don't hold a purse. And you'd hold it like this, right? Because you don't want guys. You see other guys holding it like this. Yeah, those are the guys who've been married for 20 years holding a purse like this in their crutch of their arm. Not me.
And here is one of them.
My God. Oh, God, no.
Well, I'm joined by the writer Gideon Lewis Krause from The New Yorker. And I guess this report will
Where's
go
the
before
volume?
Congress next month. So just give us a flavor of the buzz around this. Are people taking it seriously?
Check this out.
Are they shocked or is it starting to shift now?
Well, it's been shifting for the last few years. Ever since the New York Times had a big story in December of 2017, all of a sudden it's gained currency as a credible topic of conversation in the States for the.
Can I say something? Does anybody know who this guy is? Love wins. It's not normal for a guy to hold a purse. I never hold purses my whole life. You think I'm going to start holding a purse? Hey, I was man enough that I held it like a man holds it. Like I grabbed it and I just held it rigidly with my chest out. Like, yeah, I got a purse. I got a purse. What do you do? Hey, if you're not holding a purse for your woman, you ain't cool. We just held it like men. You can't say that in this culture. I can't believe he's purse shaming people. It is. I was thinking of that. Jeff, it is Nick Pope's son. Thank you.
The first time since the late 1960s. And certainly that has reached a kind of fever pitch here over the last couple of weeks. We've had a lot of media attention with the expectation that this report next month might actually reveal something.
No.
And when you hear...
Wait, what? Come on.
Report next month might actually reveal something.
Did you see? Watch this, guys. Watch his head. He's saying something that should require a head shake of a yes, and he shakes his head no when he says next month we should have something. He knows nothing's happening. Watch.
Over the last couple of weeks, we've had a lot of media attention with the expectation that...
Did you see his head go like this? We do have a lot of media attention. That's the truth. We have a lot of media attention. And then he says next month. Okay, I want you to watch for both of those. This is a very good lesson in body language.
1960s. And certainly that has reached a kind of fever pitch here
Watch.
over the last couple of weeks. We've had a lot of media attention
yes.
with the expectation that this report next month
no.
might actually reveal something.
See? It may actually reveal something. It may actually reveal something. And then he shakes his head harder.
Couple of weeks, we've had a lot of media attention with the expectation that this report next month might actually reveal something.
Nah, I love what I do.
And when you hear Marco Rubio, the Florida senator, saying we cannot allow, his words, the stigma of UFOs to keep us from seriously investigating this, you don't know whether the stupid people are the ones who believe it or the stupid people are the ones who don't believe it.
Well, I think the most sane and least sensationalistic way to interpret that kind of statement is to say that the Pentagon is a classic, military bureaucracy.
Wow. She is, or he is, I'm sorry, somebody said a girl with a beard. This guy is really showing his true colors and doesn't even realize it. Watch the no. The head shake of no. I don't know why I'm talking about this person who means absolutely nothing.
The most sane and least sensationalistic way to interpret that kind of statement is to say that the Pentagon is a classic, military bureaucracy.
That means I don't believe it's a military bureaucracy.
Everything is reported in precisely the way that it's expected to be.
And he said everything is reported the way it's expected and with the no head shake, which means it's not being reported the way it's expected.
Reported, everything goes in its slot. And that one way to read this is to say, we're entering a new era of...
And the no head shake with we're entering a new era. This is amazing.
To say, we're entering a new era of potential drone warfare and that we actually just need better reporting procedures such that...
All right. Well, that's the end of that. That was unbelievable. I didn't watch that until now. That's a trip how people really tell the truth with their head, eyes, cheeks, nose, lips, mouth. I don't know how they're doing it with their nose. Dr. Dave, MDMS, says, because James Clapper was what? The former head of CIA or something? What was he? He said, love these comments from former DNI James Clapper and the sober yet appropriately playful coverage by the anchor. I guess talking about 60 Minutes. Yeah, he said, I don't know why we haven't been more transparent about it in the past, and I'm part of that crime, I guess. That's what James Clapper said. I'm part of that crime. But now, all of a sudden, you're on board. You're on board. What changed your mind? How are you on board with this? Ethan Siegel on Twitter says, hey, how come astronomers aren't paying more attention to UFOs? There's like 10,000 astronomers engaged in are they engaged in a massive cover-up? Or, for some reason, are these unusual UFO sightings occurring where military operations are conducted, not by our telescopes? I don't know why I want to cry. Who do you believe? Who's telling the truth? Greer or Elizondo? Greer? 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 Elizondo? Greer's on. Greer's on. Boop. Cabot Phillips commented on UFOs. This is amazing. All the people that are commenting on UFOs and all these new YouTube channels are popping up. Everybody wants to talk about it. Everybody thinks they're going to get like 1 million subscribers, 1 million views. They're going to make all this money talking about UFOs. Go away. And there's no money in ufology. By the way, don't forget super chat and super stickers are available throughout the whole show. All right. He says, so I know everyone's afraid of looking like a crazy person, but I can't believe the new UFO report from the Pentagon isn't a bigger deal. Our government says there are crafts that outstrip our arsenal by at least 100 years to 1,000 years at the moment. And we're like, meh. There were so many sightings, the Pentagon confirmed that they created a top secret program to investigate UFOs. Yeah, we know. Come on. Cabot Phillips is acting like we don't know. Everybody's getting in on it. It's ratings, man. UFOs equals ratings. All right, this is amazing what I'm about to show you. This is really cool. This guy, Berlinghoff Rasmussen, has an updated version of his infographic, The Origins of UAP. This is really cool. The language is simplified and 2 new categories were added, prosaic and other. And let's take a look at this. This is unbelievable. Watch this. This is the origins of UAP. Ready? I mean, seriously, this is nuts. Edguj. Yeah. Make sense of that. All right. You got to have a degree to go over this stuff. You want to go right in the middle, right? Sightings of UAP, also known as UFOs, it should be the other way around, inspire a variety of explanations. This infographic organizes those theories into 6 broad categories, illustrates some of their interconnections, and suggests further reading. If you go right over to prosaic, you have human and natural. I like this. Of human origin or otherwise mundane. Human, military or civilian. Encounter in Rendlesham Forest by Nick Pope. Civilian, Dawn of a New Age by Philip Corso. God, I can't stand neither one. I can't stand Philip Corso. Nick Pope I could live with. Philip Corso, absolutely none. Natural, celestial, meteorological, I can't speak, and optical. The Field Guide to Natural Phenomena by Keith Hydorn and Ian Whitelow. Let's go to the mental. Remotely induced, neurological, psychosocial. produced by the mind's function or dysfunction. So if you go to remotely induced, hypnosis, telepathy, disinformation, neurological, physical trauma, medical, neurodivergence, then it gives information on who to go at, who you could read about this stuff. Psychosocial, PSH, on Fraud's Screen Memories by Howard Levine, false belief, sociological, and religious. Now let's go to the other side. Interdimensional, IDH, traveling to or interacting with our universe form. Wait, what? Traveling to or interacting with our universe from an external position. Time travel, parallel universe, colliding universe, hyperspace. Let's go to extra dimensional, EDH, having a fundamentally different relationship to space-time, incorporeal, simulation, religious. My goodness, this is a lot of stuff. This is the origins of UAP. Look at all of this. Physical, nuts and bolts, extraterrestrial, ETH, biological or artificial beings not native to Earth. Crypto-terrestrial, CTH, non-human beings native to Earth. Solar system, flying saucers, interstellar, humanoid, silent invasion by Stan Gordon. In hiding, the crypto-terrestrials by Mac Tanis. Underwater, invisible residents by Ivan T. Sanderson. Anyway, I think I'll put that in the description as well so you guys can thumb through that at your leisure. Scientific Coalition for UAP Studies says the SCU is sending this letter out to major news outlets in the wake of increasing news reports concerning UAPs. This is what the letter went out. The Scientific Coalition for UAP Studies is a think tank of scientists, former military, law enforcement officials, and other professionals who seek evidence-based answers to UAP/UFO questions. The SCU promotes the scientific study of the UAP/UFO phenomenon and believes that more information regarding the subject should be released so that it can be properly analyzed by the scientific community. The SCU believes that it is time to initiate rigorous scientific analysis of all available UFO/UAP data in order to enhance ongoing intelligence assessments. The SCU has a number of scientists in various fields that are capable of commenting on this. The SCU research group has thoroughly analyzed the November 14th, 2004 Nimitz incident, as well as peer-reviewed scientific paper estimating flight characteristics of anomalous unidentified aerial vehicles in a 2004 Nimitz encounter by Knuth, Powell, and Reale. The conclusions in these papers point towards a UAP technology with capabilities exhibited that do not match any known technology in the public domain. Now, that's the important part, in the public domain. And call for the release of additional data collected by the military during the event. Anyway, it is more to it. That's it. But that's it. Interesting paper they sent out. All right, Danny Silva. Geez, man alive. It's about time we get to one of these guys. This is from the UFO Twitter Young Guns. He says, please help me get the word out because the update is significant to his blog. Wherever you see this blog posted, please note to its readers it has been updated. All right. Danny Sheehan, the lawyer now for Lou, second major IG investigation initiated by Elizondo. Danny Sheehan says he is now legal counsel for Lou Elizondo. Sheehan also claims Lou initiated a second IG investigation into those who haven't been honest. Lou says, not in response to that, but here he says, I do not endorse or reject anybody's personal beliefs or opinions. I simply find the most qualified person with the best legal track record to represent my legal interests and ultimately in the interests of disclosure. The personal opinions of individuals is just that, it's personal. And allow me to reiterate, I am in no position to endorse or reject anyone's personal views, provided those views do not interfere or infringe with personal rights, liberties, or freedoms. I am in no position to endorse or reject anyone's personal views, provided that means, hey, I can reject or endorse your views as long as they don't interfere or infringe with personal rights, liberties, or freedoms. In other words, he's not going to give up his sources. He's not going to say anything that Lou could be arrested for, because apparently I think Lou is still under oath. Well, it's a lifetime oath, and you're a lifer once you become part of the government, right? I don't know how that works if you retire. But Lou could be in a lot of trouble talking about certain things. So he got some legal help. Nothing wrong with that. You better. Because apparently that's what Greer came out to talk about. Why Lou got the lawyer. Because Lou, apparently, according to Greer, Lou's lying about what the threat is. It's amazing to me what's going on. This is an amazing time. It's an amazing time, for real. There's one more thing, couple more things we got here. Oh my God, I cannot look at another chart. Here's something that's interesting. I think I've showed this before. A craft using inertial mass reduction device comprises of an inner resonant cavity wall. Here, this is what I can't remember who sent this to me. But these are a little bit of I think the patents or of this craft right here. And it says, a craft using an inertial mass reduction device comprises of an inner resonant cavity wall, an outer resonant cavity, and microwave emitters. The electrically charged outer resonant cavity wall and the electrically insulated inner resonant cavity wall from a resonant cavity. The microwave emitters create high-frequency electromagnetic waves throughout the resonant cavity, causing the resonant cavity to vibrate in an accelerated mode and create a local polarized vacuum outside the outer resonant cavity wall. So this creates a vibration on the outside from the emitters inside, which I guess makes this thing in a vacuum. And that's why these things can go Mach 100 stop and make a 90-degree turn without killing everybody inside, because the inertia is neutralized because of the gravity emitters. Very interesting. I'm not wrong on that, am I? So a while back, I was talking about the Phoenix Lights, and I grabbed this, and I never talked about it. But somebody said the Phoenix Lights are a hoax. No way. Well, yeah, Rich, this is it. This is the Phoenix Lights right here. That the real one, not the one at 10 o'clock that everybody saw the video. There were two sightings reported. The one at 8:15, which was the craft that everybody saw float right over the center of the city, supposedly went south over to Tucson, but I don't have any video or any reports coming from Tucson. on March 13th, 1997. But this is supposedly the technology that they saw at 8:15. Airships. Look how big this is. Yet the craft that was seen in Phoenix, Arizona on March 13th, 1997 was reported to be at least 1 to 2 miles wide. All right, not 400 feet. But here's some concept art from Dark Sky Station. Flight of a small-scale dark sky station test bed. It's pretty amazing. So people are saying that it's possible this may have floated over Phoenix. Here's some parts of it, the building of it. And there you go. That's the final product that we're supposedly able to see. But anyway, I'm not going to read all of this tonight. But I'll put this in the chat, not the chat, the description, just so you guys can read the article. It's a good article. I thought that was real interesting. Very interesting. What about the false flag alien invasion? Dr. Greer said that, didn't he? But it's not what you think. It's not aliens. Greer said the false flag alien invasion. It's been happening since Roswell. Well, why didn't he say that 10 years ago, 5 years ago, or a month ago? He never said that before. He never said that once. Come on, man. Come on, man. Hold on a sec. Here we go. I'm going to play something here. Yeah. I don't think I never played the rest of this. This is from MSNBC. I'm just playing it because I wanted to find something else. Hold on. I got something else to do. We're not done.
And incidents that go back as far as half a century.
There seems to be a lot of continuity there.
He says one of the biggest problems is the stigma that comes with talking about UFOs, something a Navy lieutenant commander also told CBS she struggled with after she and 3 others saw a 40-foot flying object disappear in 2004.
You know, I think that over beers, we've sort of said, hey, man, if I saw this solo, I don't know that I would have come back and said anything because it sounds so crazy when I say it.
How would you describe this thing that we can't explain?
What we're seeing are a number of distinct, different things. Sometimes we're seeing a 50-foot object that can travel at hypersonic speeds and seemingly go into orbit or come down from, altitudes above potentially 100,000 feet.
Do you think that we will see a release?
I'm really confused. Can we do something real quick? Because I'm really getting angry again. I want to hear what Greer said real quick. Right here, somewhere around here. This is important.
That he has been in a facility with an actual extraterrestrial craft.
Okay, this is it.
Now,
I'm going to play this for a minute or two. But this is the most important part.
If you were to say there's a threat.
This is the most important part of what Greer said.
To the national security from the unacknowledged special access projects that have these very advanced technologies, that would be true. That's not what he's saying. So he needs to correct his statement or we will continue to expose this lie. That's the same thing for Leslie Kean, same thing for Jeremy Corbell, same thing for Nick Pope, same thing for Chris Mellon. So they either need to get off the stage and not make false statements, know what they're talking about, and certainly they need to stop repeating these lies to the American public and to the Congress, because this is a very dangerous path that they're on. Whether they're on it wittingly or unwittingly, I can't say what their motives are, but we now know for a fact that Luis Elizondo knows better than to say that A, we don't know what these are, B, that we don't have anything that can move the way these are moving, and C, that he doesn't know if they're extraterrestrial or not. Since we now know, he has admitted that he has been in a facility with an actual extraterrestrial craft that was retrieved.
Wow.
Now, these sort of omissions of the truth and half-truths are very, very dangerous, because people think, because of his credentials, and the same is true of Chris Mellon, as someone who is an official who's been in the Pentagon and the Department of Defense, people take them to know what they're talking about. So if they don't know what they're talking about, they need to learn what the subject is really about, and until then, be quiet. If they are going to continue to tell lies knowingly, the way that both Chris Mellon and Luis Elizondo have done, and we can expect more people in their wake to come out telling these sort of lies, we need to call them out on it, and we need to do it very clearly, because there's too much at stake. People are actually believing what they're saying. They think that they're doing this sincerely, and we now know for a fact that it is a big deception. And it is a dangerous deception, because in the process of this deceptive misinformation, disinformation campaign, it is opening the door to this alien threat narrative, but also hiding the fact that the technologies that have been reverse engineered from studying extraterrestrial vehicles that have been operational since the 50s could then be used in a false flag operation in the future, and everyone is going to be convinced, oh, well, we've had these officials tell us we don't have anything like this. This is why they're feeding these talking points to people like Senator Marco Rubio and others who do not know what the truth is about this, but the talking points have within them this very central lie. It is very important that you understand that the reason they keep saying we don't have anything that can move like that Tic Tac or move like those pyramid or triangular object over the destroyer, the reason they're saying that, even though it's an absolute provable lie, is because it preserves the element of surprise. It preserves the element of surprise of a false flag operation, where those same technologies that are
And what's going to happen when the false flag, he knows that the false flag hasn't been going on since Roswell. I don't buy that, because he's never said it before, ever. If there, and I think a false flag, okay, all right. Let me step back for a second. Let me think about this. False flag, it's been happening. What if, okay. What they're saying now, that it's a threat, that's the false flag alien invasion. This is it. This is it now. By Luis Elizondo, Nick Pope, and all these guys going on TV and mainstream media, they are creating the false flag alien invasion. This is it. Okay, so we're not going to see magic in the sky. We're not going to see a hologram of UFOs peering through clouds, Independence Day-esque. You know, they're coming out, they're going to take over, and the whole world's going to unite. No, this is it. This is it. This is the false flag alien invasion. That's what it is. So why would Greer want to stop it? He knows that's what's his name? Werner von Braun? Warner? He said it on his deathbed, apparently. It's on his tombstone. No. So check this out. I was looking to see what the UFO left is saying today, and I'm not having a lot of luck finding anything interesting, but I did look up post-disclosure world, UFO Jesus, and this is great. What, talk about a flip in 24 hours. He says, UFO Jesus, Jeff Kingsbury on Grant Cameron's roundtable thinks that since pilots were seeing UFOs every day in the W72 zone for years, thus they are not real UFOs. And then he says, I don't understand this logic. Why can't a UFO be foreign technology? That's what UFO Jesus just said. How does somebody who their whole time since since TTSA went public, but even he is realizing it, UFO Jesus, that it's not real. The threat isn't real. He's totally flipped since Greer came out. Why can't a UFO be foreign technology? He's been saying it's aliens. Every year, every day, every week, every month, every hour, every second of every day. That's what he's been saying. We're seeing it. Greer did it. Greer got people second guessing themselves. This is beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Christopher Mellon, I'm telling you, they're listening to Third Phase of Moon, Goof On. Christopher Mellon says, yeah, why not? It is excellent that another U.S. Senator, Martin Henrich, is willing to speak openly, candidly, and logically about the UAP topic. Did he? On TMZ, I can't play it. Now, what did he say? I want to see. What did he say?
What do you think about all this UFO stuff going on right now?
He says technology is too advanced for humans. That's all they're showing, he said.
I think we need to get to the bottom of it. It's pretty interesting.
I think we need to get to the bottom of it.
I don't know what it is, but anytime you have legitimate pilots describing something that doesn't seem to conform to...
Yeah. It could be a threat. This is a weird time, man. All these people now want to talk about it. Mick West did some really good research and found out what a transmedium craft may look like. Check this out. It's unbelievable, right? You can see it already. Actually, he said biological transmedium entity. That's funny. That is funny. Manta rays. There's your, that's not transmedium craft. It's not flying. It's just forcing itself out of the water. See, Mick West, that is awful. What an awful, awful thing he just did. That is a lie. Bold-faced lie. A gush. And a gush. And a gush. And a gush. And I don't know, I'll keep for you. Gush. I'll leave that one for you guys. And there's the Roswell Rock. Right? They're changing their minds overnight. All right, let's see what other people are saying on Twitter. This is good. This is really good. Well, let's see what Corbell's saying. Oh, this is going to be good. What did he say? Nothing. He hasn't said, oh, here, wait, no. He just retweeted 23 hours ago. He says, I'm not saying, I'm just saying. Governments need to reveal what has been hiding. Okay, what is this? Let's see. This was yesterday by Jeffrey.
Finally, people are acknowledging that this is an issue.
Oh my God. You know, why can I not enjoy ufology with him in it? I just can't. Look at the up palms, the crazy eyes. Watch.
Finally, people are acknowledging that this is an issue. There's a UFO problem. And it's just because we don't fully understand the technology we're seeing. Look, if it's our black projects, that would be amazing. It's not, unfortunately.
Wow, he's saying it's not black projects. Wouldn't it be amazing if it was? But it's not. He knows. Jeremy knows. Guys, come on. Knapp's the guy who's giving him all this.
If it's a other adversarial nation.
Yeah, Batman balloon. There's a good UFO. It started with that thing. Remember? That's when it started, with that POS fake crap ass balloon that could have been photoshopped into the picture. Come on, man. That looks just like a balloon. That looks nothing like a UFO. Absolutely nothing like the traditional UFO.
And they have this technology. We need to know if this is something more exotic. Then we have a more of an existential issue to deal with as human beings.
God, is
collect
he fake.
and analyze information involving anomalous aerial vehicles. What I guess in the vernacular you call them UFOs. We call them UAPs.
Oh, wow. We're so stupid. Don't you feel dumb calling them UFOs?
You know how this sounds. It sounds nutty, wacky.
I know how
Look,
it sounds.
Bill, I'm not telling you that it doesn't sound wacky. What I'm telling you, it's real.
UFOs are real. They are.
This is hysterical. I can't believe what I'm listening to. UFOs are real. They're real, man. Real. Jesus palms. Please, somebody believe me. Come on. You believe me, right? You believe me? I'm Corbell. I'm Corbell, please. Look, the last half of my last name is Bell. Art Bell, Corbell. I'm a good guy. I'm a good guy. Ma! Poor Corbell. He has no idea the mistakes he's making. And you know he's laughing at this, watching me, right? Not laughing as in funny ha-ha. He's laughing as in, Rich, you are an idiot. You are such a dumbass. He will turn it off after 5 seconds. He can't stand me. He can't stand me because he thinks he knows more than we all do. You have to look at the history. That Bob Lazar movie sucked. It wasn't good. It was awful.
Machines, and they fly with impunity within our restricted airspace. I'm not saying I know what these are. What I'm saying is I don't know what these are. And in fact, our military intelligence doesn't know.
No, wait, he just said he knows what they are. Didn't he just say they're not man-made? So they must be alien. What else is there? He just said, I wish it was our black projects, but it's not. So he knows. See, that's how you catch people in a lie, when they talk too much because they think they're smarter than you. They think they've got the one up on you. Not Corbell. No, he thinks that, but he's not smart. He's not a smart guy. He's not, and you know, some people you would say, okay, he's an intelligent guy. He articulates well. This is a salesman. Reminds me of somebody. I'm not going to say who.
Know what these are. Our Department of Defense doesn't know what these are. And that's a big deal. These craft appear to be displaying a beyond next generation technology. So if this is a foreign adversarial nation, we need to know who's flying with impunity in our airspace over our.
How about do the research and then come back to us when you find out, right? Isn't that what they should have done? Do a little more research, Jeremy. Do a little more research, and when you find out, you'll let us know. But he can't, because he needs it. He needs the attention.
Sensitive nuclear installations and showing and displaying this technology, which has never been.
No, they're not showing off and displaying any technology. Have you seen it? Nobody here has ever seen that technology he's talking about. If he's so confident Why don't we get to see that? Yeah, we see things from the ISS that may or may not, but I think is most likely ice crystals being pushed around by the thrusters off the ISS or whatever. I don't think we're seeing transmedium craft at all. When you say such things, when you make these great claims, you better be able to back it up, buddy. And you're not backing it up with shit. You're backing it up with blurry, no, grainy, pardon me, I misspoke. Same thing, pretty much. Grainy footage, FLIR footage that literally means nothing to me, to anybody else watching. Even the people who support you deep down, they know. They know it's not an object going into the water. They know they don't see transmedium craft. They know. I know they know. But they're going to support you all the way to the end. They're in it. Just like we've got people here. You're in it with me, in a sense, but you know what I mean? We're all in it together, and they're all in it together. How could we be so divided? I'll tell you how. Because there's still no evidence. And the evidence that's been presented is piece of shit evidence. It sucks. Knapp's pictures are bullshit. I don't care what anybody says. You are not going to convince me those are UFOs unless you can duplicate with other photos or videos what we saw Knapp post, that I think are reflections from the camera of an iPhone and possibly a balloon or two. Or Photoshop. I'm not buying it.
Displayed in the theater of war by any country in the history of humanity. This is a huge question. We need to know who operates these vehicles. What type of propulsion do they have that could be transmedium, which would be gravitational propulsion, as my friend Bob Lazar told the world back in 1989 with his story. The final question is, what is the intent of the operators of these vehicles? So now we are forcing, as a collective population.
I'd like to ask Jeremy, but I'll ask you guys. What do you think the intent is of these objects that he's showing? What do you think the intent is? Hey, Third Phase of Moon's here. I would take the public's UFO evidence any day compared to what we've got so far from these guys. Yeah, no doubt. Absolutely. And not only that, Third Phase, you guys do a great job by getting the public to put their face on their own videos explaining what they saw. And we've talked about this, but for somebody to put their face on what their UFO video is, they really believe it. They're not out there to hoax anybody. Hey, there's somebody out there who has some pictures. I'm not going to say who, don't worry. And Third Phase asked them, and I don't know if it happened yet, but asked this person to give them 2 to 3 minutes and explain what we're looking at. That's how you get the truth. You look into somebody's eyes and you can tell if they're lying. And if somebody makes a 2 to 3 minute video describing what they captured, that to me says it's most likely real and not bullcrap. But yet these people or this person hasn't come back yet. And if they do come back, well, then that's a story. But it's interesting when people don't put themselves out there. Yeah, a lot of people are weird when it comes to putting themselves on camera. I get that. Not this person. This person should be definitely putting their face on camera, giving us a report. But I will take the public's UFO evidence over what Corbell's given us. That's for damn sure. And when we get them from you, and if we want a 2 to 3 minute video of you explaining what you captured, I recommend doing it, or we're not going to show your UFO evidence. Now, there's some of you that I know and you send me stuff and I don't need that, but people just out of the blue who capture something remarkable and you ask them to put their face to it, holy crap, that speaks volumes to me. Jeremy's putting his face with this. That speaks volumes, right? But I think he's pitching a narrative here. He's selling. He's trying to sell. I don't like it.
We are forcing Congress and Senate and the intelligence communities to answer the American public as well as the global public, not only what they know about UFOs, but what they have been hiding from the American public about UFOs for over 75 years. So this is a unique and epic moment in human history where we are taking on this issue and this question about UFOs directly, and we are erasing.
He acts like he's the first person to do this. My God, get in line, Corbell. Do you know how many people have been trying to push the issue? Oh, but we're getting it, Rich. Corbell would say that. We're getting them to give us the evidence. Dude, you guys had this for 2 years. We had to get approval. But you had it. We had to get approval. From who? I can't tell you. Who shot it? A couple of guys. From where? They're in the Navy. They're in the Navy. Yeah. Who? Nah, can't tell you who. Why? Because they could lose their jobs. Wait, all right, hold on. Wait, time out. Time out. The video that he posted where it disappears over the water, that came from the CIC, right? Information Center, the Center for Information Study. I don't know what it is. So if that video was taken from the CIC or whatever the hell it is, wouldn't there be a record of people who were working that day on the ship? And you just can't go wandering all over the ship and break in and get evidence out. You just can't do that. You must, I would assume they would have to sign for it. But if the video was taken, like if a camera was just sitting out there from the day's exercises, and this guy's walking by with his cell phone, holy crap, this is the video of that UFO out over the water. You know who would like this? Corbell. Come on, man. Or what if you know who would like this? George Knapp would love this. And Corbell says he's got people willing to give him stuff like this all the time. They can figure out who was working that day in the Navy, grabbing that evidence. They would know, hey, Johnson, what were you doing in here? Nothing. I thought I dropped a quarter. Oh, okay. At ease, soldier. Whatever. It just doesn't make sense. The story he gave doesn't make sense. I don't buy it. I think they could figure out and definitely do an investigation. Who leaked this footage? That's what I want to know. Nobody's getting in trouble. Nobody's getting reprimanded. This was okayed, apparently. It was okay. It got cleared. That's why they're showing it. But they had it for 2 years. So somebody gave it to them, and it took 2 years to get approval to put it out? It doesn't make sense.
The stigma, and we are erasing the ridicule that stops us from looking at these events.
Stop it. You are so not changing that narrative. You're making it worse. But no, I take it back. He is making it worse, but not for the general public. For us, for the real people in the field. The general population's all they care about, and they're getting away with it. And Greer dropped a bomb yesterday that is going to send ripples through ufology for weeks to come. It will go down in history as the biggest fly in the ointment, pal moment in our field.
Scientifically, rationally, and dispassionately. Lies are corrosive. They're like an acid. They eat away at the soul of America. And it's time to
Lies are corrosive. They're eating away at the lives. Is that what he said? The souls? What is he saying? He's trying to get all philosophical on us. Weaponize your asshole.
They're like an acid. They eat away at the soul of America. And it's time to stop the lies about UFOs. And
the lies are like an acid. They eat away at the souls of America. Is that what he said?
Rationally and dispassionately. Lies are corrosive. They're like an acid. They eat away at the soul of America. And it's time to stop the
That's calling the kettle black.
Lies about UFOs. And it's time to penetrate that secrecy that has veiled to us this reality of the UFO presence on planet Earth. And we are seeing that.
Man, what a bunch of bullshit. Who do you believe? I'll say it again. Who do you believe? Do you believe Greer or Gonzo? He is so effing cringe. It is unbelievable. It really is. This is a weird time, man. It's weird. It's weird. It's I feel weird. It's like I'm trying to normalize my day. I'm trying to make the show normal, and go back to what we do. And when I start playing videos and I start thinking about things, I see that I feel different. I feel better now that Greer dropped that bomb, but something's weird. And do you remember last year? I think it was 2 years ago, 2019, on Unidentified, when Lou, it was at the end of episode 4, when he went to, and this is because of Chuck Bam, what he put in the chat about demons. When Luis Elizondo, in his final days at ATIP, went to his higher-ups and said, I need to investigate something, and I need your access. And the guy says, what do you want access to, Lou? Well, I want to get access to A, B, and C. And the guy looks at him and says, Lou, ain't going to happen. What do you mean? You can't help me out? No, I could. I choose not to because they're demons. Now, that could just be the Christian inside our government. You know how there's that group of people, and they're very religious, and they think these aliens are demons. I'd like to know why they think that. Why? Why didn't Lou ask him? Why? Why do you think that? But Lou didn't say that. Lou didn't get into it, didn't say it on the show. But I'd like to know why that they're demons. What did the aliens do that were demon-esque? You know what I mean? Like, okay, maybe it is abducting 4 million people a year or whatever it is. It's a large number. It's more than 2. You can't deny that. Oh, I did see a super chat earlier, and I'm sorry whoever sent that, but $2.22 from X1. Eggosh. Actually, I'm sorry, I did not. Eggosh all over ufology. Thank you for the $2.22. Yeah, man, this is weird. Very, very generoso, X1. Continually being generous. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Super, super, super generoso. Yeah, it's weird. They are all demons, CB. Felix, what did you say? I seen something strange earlier in tonight's sky here on Ohio. Okay. Did you get it on video? Because that's what I need to see. Did you get it on video? Can we do this one more time? I don't think I can handle this. I don't think I could handle another quick change in ufology. If somebody comes out and says Greer is lying, Greer's a liar, everything he said is a lie, and Lou's a liar. Now, what if there was a third party that came out and they said Lou and Greer are lying? Well, just put a knife in my heart, because then I wouldn't know what to think. I mean, this field is just getting out of control. This whole world is just nuts right now over UFOs. Anyway, it's crazy, right?
Man-made and controlled by covert programs can be used in some kind of scary scenario. You can imagine what those might be, and make it look like it's the aliens did it, blame it on the aliens. So this has been going on already, as I said, for over 60 years, since the 50s. Now, will they step up that game? That's up to us. I think if we can expose this central lie, we can prevent this disaster. But that's not going to be done by CNN and CBS News and 60 Minutes. It's going to be done by us. And you guys, all of us together, have to join hands and, expose what the truth is, expose what the lies are, and then through the CE5 initiative, continue to make peaceful contact with these civilizations. Because ultimately, if enough people do that and have that knowledge and experience, then the media and the intelligence.
See, kind of lost me there, Greer. As soon as you went into CE5 mode, I said, why? Why did you have to mention CE5? If he would have left out CE5, I would have been cool. But now I'm thinking, it makes me a little sad. I forgot about that. Why? Because I've tried the CE5 thing. I've tried making contact with aliens for years. Now, some of you told me you did have contact with aliens when you had those, what you call dreams, where I saw the blue beam and the alien, and then a couple nights later, I'll be in your head before you wake up. I don't know if that's contact, guys. I think it was dreaming, even though I know I was awake. I could have been lucid dreaming. And when I woke up, it was still happening in my mind. And you just can't. Two worlds mixed. We're living in a time right now where history is being made. The 180 days is creeping up on us. It is almost here. Can you believe it? It's almost here. And when the 180 days comes and goes and nothing happens, because I said this last night, they can disclose stuff tomorrow, today, yesterday, and they're not. That 180 days is the deadline on the 25th of June. That's when it ends. Anything that wasn't disclosed publicly or wherever, after the 25th, there isn't another day. And what bothers me is that this is a legal thing. This is something that they are legally obliged to do, to disclose. Who's going to go to jail? Nobody. Of course, they're not going to give us anything that's going to show us this secret technology of the Space Force or countdown to disclosure. I know I didn't get it right. Or anything. So I'm doing it, I'm doing it Corbell style. Come on. Come on. Come on. It's not going to happen. Nothing's going to happen. Nobody's dropping anything. And if it doesn't happen soon, And when the 25th comes and goes and nothing happened, I want you to come here and cry to me. I want to look in your eyes and tell you, I told you so. I want to rub it in. I want to tell you, I told you so. Because nothing is going to happen between now and the 25th of June. If you think Corbell, Knapp, Elizondo, Mellon, Fravor, Dietrich, anybody else, Pope, if you think these people are going to give you something that's going to be like clear footage, 4K footage, HD, I'll take HD. I don't need 4K, even though they should. It's funny, we can get HD images from Mars, but yet grainy FLIR footage. Congratulations. You are making ufology look sad. To ufology, but for the rest of the world, they're loving it. Greer, we need you. Drop that movie. I'm tired of it. We need the truth, or a semblance of the truth. Somebody, please stop the insanity. Can you do that for me? Please. We'll be back tomorrow night, 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific, right here on Goof On. I want to thank the moderators and super chatters for your support and your time. Very super generoso. You can help support Goof On, PayPal, Cash App, become a patron, or super chat. But thank you all, veterans and newcomers. Thank you very much. You know, I do say the 2 minutes is all I need. Now I'm bumping it up. I need you to stay here 5 minutes. Give the show 5 minutes. I guarantee you may come back another day. Maybe not. I don't know. I didn't open the lines tonight to the public. Tomorrow we will. I wanted to go back to normal for a little bit. That's why. Hey, thanks to Third Phase of Moon and Greer for giving us that footage of Greer talking. Good stuff, man. Thank you, guys. I don't know if there's going to be a video later by Third Phase. I would imagine so. But I'm going to try to put one out by tomorrow morning for Third Phase UFO Report. For Goof On, I'm Rich Giordano. If you ain't looking up, you ain't looking out for ufology. Good night, everybody.
I'm not asking you to come with me. I would dare. I know you wouldn't. You're scared of your own shadow and terrified of dear Uncle Gustav. Yes, I am.
Poor Uncle Gustav.
I don't care if he does find me gone. The cult will protect me. Frida, I beg pardon. Do you know what you're doing? Everyone says he's a wicked man.
Oh, shit. I left this up the whole time.
If being good is singing hymns and praying all day long. He's doing what's best for us, I'm sure. It might be best for you. It's not for me. I'm going, and you might as well stop arguing about it. And I warn you, if you dare tell on me, Frida, you know I wouldn't do that. I'm just telling you. You know what will happen if you do. Stop it, you're hurting me not half as much as I will if you don't keep quiet.